From the streets of Kolkata to the streets of Delhi and now into police stations and courtrooms. The ED versus TMC showdown has escalated dramatically in the last 24 hours. This morning, 8 TMC MPs including Derek O'Brien, Mahua, Moitra, Kirti, Azad and others protested outside Union Home Minister Amit Shah's office in Delhi's Kartavya Bhavan. They held posters which had slogans against the centre and the Enforcement Directorate. Within minutes, situation escalated with Delhi police entering the scene and detaining Mamata Banerjee's MPs, who made sure that their political pitch against the BJP echoes loudly.
Brought us here, they dragged us in prison vans and brought us here in a peaceful protest. We are public representatives. We are not criminals to be brought here like this. The second thing is, you see some names here on this poster. The names are Ajit Pawar. The Prime Minister himself said 70,000 crores is the scam that he is being. Where is he today? Deputy Chief Minister. Where is he today? In Maharashtra, running the government with the BJP. Second name, Himanta Bisa Sarma. He was in the Louis Berger scam and he was supposed to be in jail, said Mr. Amit Shah. Where is he today? He is Mr. Mastermind for the Northeast for the BJP and Chief Minister. What name do you see here after that? Suvendu Adhikari. Suvendu Adhikari was caught on camera taking money. Caught on camera. Where is he today? Leader of the opposition in Bengal. Who do you see here? Narayan Rane, who has been accused of numerous scams. Where is he? In the Maharashtra government. So why is the ED selectively only for the opposition and a washing machine for those that the BJP like?
What are we being detained? You look at this. You're seeing what is happening with Amit Shah's Delhi police. You're seeing what is happening to MPs. All our MPs have been picked up. Stop! Governor! No! No! Don't say my shot. ये मत करो, ये मत करो. ये देखो क्या हो रहा है.
As the Calcutta High Court prepares to hear both petitions of TMC and ED together at 2:30 this afternoon, 3 FIRs have also been registered in Kolkata against the Enforcement Directorate. In the first FIR, the complainant is West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee herself. This FIR has been registered at Kolkata's Shakespeare Sarani police station. In her complaint, the Chief Minister has accused the ED and Central Armed Police Forces or CAPF of criminal trespassing, theft and removal of electronic evidence. Now, during the ED's raid operations, in fact, the second FIR was registered. That was registered suo motu by the Kolkata police. This case invokes charges of obstructing public servants and wrongful confinement in connection with the same raid-related incidents. The Enforcement Directorate has maintained that its actions were lawful and carried out under the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. With FIRs filed, MPs protesting in Delhi and the High Court acknowledging the urgency of the matter, the ED versus TMC confrontation has now moved across institutions to the streets, the police station and the courtroom. Once again, watch how Mamata Banerjee linked the ED's raids on IPAC founder to Bengal polls and SIR.
हमारा IT ऑफिस में आके अब सब लैपटॉप से सब निकाल के लिया, हमारा डेटा, हमारा SIR का डेटा, हमारा पार्टी का पॉलिसी का डेटा, हमारा कैंडिडेट का लिस्ट, हमारा बूथ प्रेसिडेंट का लिस्ट, हमारा आने वाला स्ट्रेटेजी, the nasty home minister, the naughty home minister. BJP is a killer's party. They are the great killer of democracy. क्या है आप लोगों को लिए भविष्य? इससे और भी खराब होगा. जितना भी सीट आपको मिलना चाहिए था, इससे तो अब जीरो में आ जाएगा.
Now, let's get you details of ED's petition against West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee and what are the charges that have come. Charge number 1, subversion of rule of law by the executive. Charge number 2, the Chief Minister illegally interfered and blocked the search operations that were underway. It is an assault on independent powers of an agency like the Enforcement Directorate. State machinery has been used to obstruct probe, because remember, when the statement of ED came out yesterday, it very clearly mentioned that Mamata Banerjee was not alone. Mamata Banerjee had a lot of police officers as well who came with her while the raids were underway. Charge number 5, forcible theft of digital devices and documents. And ED is also claiming that incriminating documents were forcibly removed. Not just that, evidence, crucial evidence, ED says, was stolen by the Chief Minister and aides of police. And this is like striking integrity of the criminal justice system. Another point that ED has mentioned in this petition is that it is wrongful restraint and confinement of ED officers that also happened. The Chief Minister and State Police are perpetrators in the case. That's the claim. And we have some more updates as well coming in. This is what ED is citing, and ED is calling it evidence chori. ED says state police took away the documents. This is mentioned in the petition by ED. Digital evidence extraction was stopped while ED was doing its job. The officials were trying to look for the stuff that they had come to look for. They were not being allowed to do their job. Digital evidence extraction was stopped. Now, this is a very serious charge coming in from ED. Computers and email dump were seized. CCTV storage devices were seized by cops. Mobile phones of employees were confiscated. Theft of evidence and obstruction of justice is what ED says happened yesterday. This is criminal interference with investigation. Scientific assistant physically moved out. Takeover of searches by state machinery was something that they witnessed yesterday in Kolkata, and search was disrupted. No seizure is possible in a situation like this, is what ED's plea mentions. Then ED officials had to terminate the search for security reasons. Now, this is what the Enforcement Directorate has mentioned in its petition. Let's go across to my colleague Bhavtosh, who is joining us live right now for more on this. Bhavtosh, since yesterday, we've been talking about charges by ED, but now in the petition they've mentioned everything, and the details are quite shocking, and that makes us wonder as to what is it that the Chief Minister was trying to protect. What was that one thing, what was that evidence that ED is claiming has been stolen and the CM says the ED had come to take away?
Well, if we go by what all has been leveled by ED claims that they had evidence that IPAC and IPAC's chairman and founder Pratik Jain was involved in an alleged money laundering, and that is beneficiary of money laundering that dates back to 2022 when Goa Assembly elections and campaigning were being held, in which around 20 crore rupees were laundered and given to IPAC for campaigning during Goa elections. That was the charge of the Enforcement Directorate. Now, this has been put on record in the petition that has been filed by the Enforcement Directorate before the Calcutta High Court, and they have virtually linked every character as far as this story is concerned, whether it's Anup Machi, the alleged coal smuggler, to the promoters of the private company which is based out of Kolkata, to everyone. That has now been put out in the affidavit. But at the same time, TMC has leveled very serious charges against Enforcement Directorate, claiming that the Federal Probe Agency had come with the idea and intention of stealing data and also confiscating data pertaining to voters and also political strategy of the party. Now, this has been denied by the Enforcement Directorate in a statement that was issued yesterday, and they said that they had not carried out any raids and searches at the party office, but the CM has said that that was the reason why they had come, and she had further said that only because they had filed a petition in the Supreme Court pertaining to SIR issue that these searches have been carried out. So both the sides have leveled very serious charges against each other, and the West Bengal Chief Minister has also filed a case of theft against the Enforcement Directorate.
All right. Thank you, Bhavtosh, for the moment, for joining us with your inputs. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this developing story. Let's now